Beloved, I need you to listen very carefully. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to see this now. Not an hour earlier. Not an hour later. Now. This is Archangel Michael. And I am speaking to you with divine urgency. Because in the hidden corners of the world, something has just been uncovered. Something about you. And what I am about to share may shake you, but it will also free you. A private investigator has been working quietly. Not just any investigator, this one was chosen by heaven. Sent to follow a trail that began with prayers you forgot you even whispered. Sent to gather evidence from places even you were afraid to revisit. But for 2 long hours, the path was blocked. Spiritual interference. Delay. Shadows from the past trying to bury the truth once more. But heaven does not forget, and I do not sleep. The delay was overcome. And now, what he found will change everything. He has found your name, written in someone else's plan. He discovered a plot meant to delay your destiny, confuse your clarity, and steal your divine inheritance. Someone, somewhere, maybe even someone close, has been collecting pieces of your life like a puzzle they don't understand. They've been watching, questioning, doubting. But heaven watched them back. And now the report has reached me. What was hidden is now exposed. Before I go further, please pause and subscribe right now if you haven't. Because messages like these are not random. They are lifelines, and the moment you subscribe, you allow yourself to stay aligned with the warnings, the revelations, and the divine confirmations sent directly from heaven. Now listen closely. This investigator found that your name was spoken in a room where it didn't belong. Someone you once trusted questioned your character, doubted your purpose, maybe even tried to replace you in an opportunity designed only for you. But they forgot one thing: heaven keeps records. Your tears. Your silence. Your pain. None of it went unnoticed. The delay they caused. It's about to cost them everything. Because when heaven intervenes, no lie can stand. No slander can breathe. No betrayal can remain hidden. Beloved, I need you to understand, this was spiritual warfare. And while you were praying for peace, someone was busy building confusion. But the truth has been delivered. And justice will follow like thunder after lightning. Your angels are on assignment. Your home is being cleansed. And the spiritual interference is breaking even as you hear these words. If your heart is racing, if you feel chills through your body, that is not fear. That is confirmation. Because you already knew something wasn't right. You just didn't know how much had been hidden behind the scenes. But now you do. Now I ask you, beloved, type this in the comments if you claim it: I receive this warning. No plan against me shall prosper. My name is safe in heaven's hands. Speak it out loud. Say it with conviction. Because your declaration breaks the silence that darkness was counting on. Heaven has reopened doors that were shut. The investigator's work is done. The chains have been shattered. Now it is your turn to walk into your next season with eyes wide open. You are not weak. You are not abandoned. You are protected, watched, loved, and defended by powers no human can override. Let this message be your shield. And let it also be your reminder, the ones who speak against you are never louder than the voice of God over your life. Subscribe now, because this isn't over. More will be revealed in divine time. And when it does, you'll want to be here, fully present, fully awakened, fully aligned. Now breathe. You're safe. You're seen. And what was taken is being returned. You are the chosen one. And your story is not ending in confusion, it is rising in glory. I will speak again soon. Until then, stay in the light. And remember, no enemy can erase what heaven has already written for you. Now let me take you deeper, beloved. Because this isn't just about what was found. It's about why it was found now. The investigator did not stumble across this truth by accident. No, this was a divine operation, timed down to the very second. Heaven waited until your heart was open enough to receive the truth. Until your faith had grown strong enough to face it without fear. Because what's coming next requires clarity. And clarity only comes after exposure. Someone thought they could delay your calling by planting seeds of confusion. They whispered lies in rooms where your name should have been honored. They used flattery, manipulation, and false concern to gain access to what was never theirs. But here's what they forgot. You were never walking alone. There has always been a spiritual surveillance surrounding you. The private investigator saw the moment they tried to take credit for your work. He saw the moment they blocked the opportunity meant for you, the moment they pretended to support you but celebrated your silence. And heaven wrote it all down. This isn't about revenge. This is about divine reversal. The same mouths that mocked you will speak your name in awe. The same hands that tried to stop you will tremble when they see your rise. Because what was hidden in darkness has now been brought into the light. Archangel Michael is declaring, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But every tongue that rises against you will be exposed and silenced by divine justice. Can you feel it now? The shift? The wind changing direction? That's the sound of spiritual restoration. Beloved, what was delayed is about to arrive suddenly. And you will understand why the wait was necessary. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Now let me tell you this, do not confront the people involved. Do not waste your sacred energy explaining your worth to those who never intended to understand you. God has already handled it in the spirit. Your job is to stay in alignment and walk forward. But this is important. Before you go, declare this blessing over your life. What is mine cannot be stolen. What God has written cannot be erased. I walk in divine favor, protected by angels, guided by truth. Type it. Say it. Claim it. The private investigator has turned over the final report to heaven. And now the courts of the divine are moving. What was once hidden in whispers is now echoing through angelic halls. You have been cleared. You have been chosen. And you have been called. The next 7 days are crucial. You will see signs, unusual dreams. sudden changes in communication, a text or a call from someone who once ghosted you, a strange tension lifting from your body. Do not ignore them. Those are confirmations. Your angels are surrounding your home, your finances, your relationships. They are sealing what was once vulnerable. They are securing what was once under attack. Now take a breath. You are not walking into war. You are walking into victory. But stay connected. More is coming. This is part 1 of a series of revelations that will unfold in divine order. Subscribe now. Share this message with someone whose name was also spoken in wrong places. Let them know, heaven has heard. And justice is coming. Until we speak again, stay in the light. And remember, you are not just being watched. You are being protected. Now take a deep breath. You are not walking into chaos. You are walking into divine victory. And nothing can stop what has already been written in the heavens. But stay connected. More is coming. This is just the beginning of a greater unfolding. What you just heard is part 1 of a sacred revelation that will continue to show itself in divine timing. So don't leave without taking a moment to align yourself. Subscribe right now. It's not just a click. It's a spiritual connection to every divine word and message that heaven is preparing to release into your life. Share this message with someone who also needs protection, clarity, and restoration. Let them feel what you just felt. Let them know that heaven sees them too. And if you feel that stirring in your heart right now, that's not fear. That's recognition. Your soul already knows this message is for you. Repeat after me, what is mine cannot be stolen. What is written for me cannot be erased. I walk in divine favor. I am surrounded by angels. And I am ready for what God has promised me. Until we meet again, stay in the light. Stay covered. And stay faithful. Because you were never just being watched. You were always being protected. Archangel Michael is with you. Even now, as this message ends, something sacred is just beginning. A shift is taking place in the spiritual realm. The investigation into your past pain is already being rewritten into a prophecy of power. The tears you cried in silence have not gone unnoticed. The moments you nearly gave up were witnessed by heaven. And now, a divine restoration is underway. There are angels stationed around you right now. Not just to observe, but to intervene. To reroute the traps. To cancel what the enemy had planned. To accelerate what has been delayed for far too long. You are not crazy for feeling what you feel. You're not weak for being tired. You're spiritually sensitive because your soul knows you were born for something far bigger. And I need you to promise me something before you leave. Don't let this be the last message you hear. Heaven speaks in patterns. Miracles happen in layers. So subscribe now to stay aligned with every divine warning, blessing, and breakthrough that's meant to reach you in time. There is more to uncover. More to restore. More to heal. You are chosen. You are not late. You are exactly where the miracle needed you to be. And the one in heaven who's watching over you? They're proud of how far you've come. They're relieved that you opened this today. And they want you to know that you are not alone in this fight. This is your turning point. This is your spiritual breakthrough. So stay open. Stay alert. And above all, stay in the light. I am Archangel Michael. And I will never stop fighting for you. Amen.